I think you had 6 tackles in this game last year. You were pretty productive against these guys. You obviously know what Eno brings to the table. Just how do you try to go about clogging those lanes for a talented running back in this game?
It's doing our assignment. Keep going 1-0 and in our fundamentals every week. I think during that bye week we made a big leap as a front seven in our fundamentals and technique, and I think that really showed in the last game. So if we continue to do that, I think we might be able to hem them up a little bit. They have a great offense, great run game. If we can stop them, help our secondary a lot.
When an offensive line has a couple of guys who are out like they were last week, and these guys are dealing with some injuries as well, as a senior, do you try to use your experience a little bit to an advantage and some stuff where guys are either young or lacking game experience?
Yeah, obviously age comes with experience and stuff like that. So just like playing them the last few years, you learn a little bit about their offense or what they're doing. And when young guys get out there, I know they tend to get a little flustered a little bit sometimes, but there's young guys out there that play well too. So you just gotta keep doing your technique and fundamentals and get in the backfield.
Drayton, as an older guy who went through some of the tough times, some of the coaching changes, what's it been like for you to have a major role in Andy's system and have success?
It's awesome. Us fifth-year seniors, we've seen it all the coaches, and stuff that's happened here at the program, and to be able to step up and play a role in Coach Avalos' defense is amazing. It's been a blessing to have him here and coach us and change our program.
You've been in this for a while, but for some of these freshmen, it's a different season, the college game from high school. Is it kind of a late season grind for some of these guys, trying to keep them up, keep energy levels up, and kind of help them through this late portion of the year when games start to matter more and bodies start to get maybe a bit more tired and banged up?
Yeah, I think it's just taken week by week. When you look at a big picture like that, it can wear on you a little bit, but when you look at it by week, it kind of breaks it up for you, and mentally it's a lot more refreshing. So we try to keep them hey, just focus on this week, recover on Thursday, Friday, so on Saturday we're ready to go. And I think they're really taking KT's doing a great job of staying healthy, and he really contributed in this year.
What's been the biggest difference for him over the last 6 games? He was pretty quiet in the first 3 or 4, and then Kayvon's just exploded here in the last 6.
I think he's getting to that game speed, obviously high school it's different than college football game speed wise, and I think he's getting a knack for it and what offensive tackles are going to give him and stuff like that when he shows certain moves, and he's playing chess with them a little bit. He's starting to learn that you can give him one move to set up your next move and stuff like that. And I think that's really helping him out, and he's dropped his pad level down a little bit. It's different from high school. You got to drop your pad level down, and that's really showing his productivity.
Coach Cristobal has said, just kind of acknowledging the outside noise and the things that are going on with the playoff. What's that like for you guys as far as acknowledging that goes? The ranking show goes out, and then there's your coach, 30 minutes later on TV there.
It's just focusing on our process, I don't really have TV or anything like that. I'm watching Disney now, so I'm not really watching ESPN and stuff like that. I watch film, come here and we just watch film together, but we don't really focus on that ESPN stuff or anything like that. We focus on our practice or our meetings tonight or something like that. We don't really focus on what other people are saying outside of it. We acknowledge it and move on.
What's your big Disney Plus watch right now?
I'm actually like a big National Geographic guy.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm watching a show. It's like Drain the Ocean or something like that, and then they show like ships that have sunk like in World War II and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
When you look at your schedule, a lot of the marquee games, Auburn, SC, Washington, etc., were on the road or not in Eugene. What's been the key to turning that around?
I think it's just treating it like a home game, you know what I mean? Like not getting too flustered or anything like that, and staying goal-oriented for that week, and that's 1-0 for us. I think everybody says that on our team. So when you focus on that, you really don't you block out that outside noise of like you're not at home. We bring our own energy on the sidelines and stuff like that, and I think that's really contributed to our success on the road so far this season.
Faced a lot of true freshman quarterbacks this year. I think Thomas Graham said Jaden Daniels is the best you've faced yet. You agree with that, and what is it that he does so well?
He doesn't really play like a true freshman, Obviously, like he's young, so his strength isn't there and stuff like that. But he plays like a veteran, and he's fast, and he can get out of the pocket and move on you and stuff like that. And they tailor that offense to his play style, and I think that really helps him as a team.
How much of slowing him down is, I guess, containing him in the pocket and then getting to him?
Yeah, these past 2 weeks, that's really been our goal is getting to them, but also keeping them in the pocket, because when guys like that get out and roll out, they can make just plays just like they're sitting in the pocket. So if we can keep our edges and the pressure in the middle, I think we'll be able to do what we need to get done.
Thanks, Carl.
Good. Yep.